Accuplacer prep for solving for x, also known as solving linear equations. To do this comes in 5 steps. First step we look for is distribution. This looks something like that, where we distribute the 3 by multiplication through the parentheses. So this would be 3x minus 12. Step 2 that we look for is combine like terms. When we combine like terms, we look for things that are the same. This has a variable, this does not. We cannot combine those. However, if I add an x, now this would be combining like terms. And then I'd look at 3x minus 4x. That's the same as 3 minus 4 gives me a negative 1x. However, we do not typically write the 1. It would just normally be written as negative x. So step 2 is combine like terms. Step 3, we add or subtract the variable. Alright? This looks very similar to your combining like terms. However, there's an equal sign between the variables, where before there wasn't an equal sign between the variables. So how do we do this? We subtract 4x from both sides. Okay? Step 4 is add and subtract the constant. When you're adding, subtracting constants, that's the number without the letters with it. So this 12 here would be a constant. This 4 here is a constant. This 2 is a constant. We do it the same way we do the variables. Step 5, we divide. So let's look at one long problem. We always start with number 1, distribute. I have a distribute, it's negative 3. So I'm going to take the negative 3 through the parentheses, and I get negative 3x minus 12. This drops, this drops. I go to step 2, combine like terms. This and this is combining like terms. There is not an equal sign between them. So I have a 2x minus 3x gives me a negative 1x. This is not combining like terms, even though they're both constants. They are separated by the equal sign. So I drop the 12, the equal sign, and the negative 5. The next thing I look for is they're adding or subtracting variables. So I look at the equals. To the left of the equals and to the right of the equals. Is there a variable? There's a variable here, but not here. So I do not have a step 3. Even though we have 5 steps, we don't always use all 5 steps. Step 4 is the adding and subtracting of constants. Again, I look to the left of the equals and to the right of the equals, and this time I have a negative 12 and a negative 5. So, since it's negative, I add 12. I always choose the constant that's on the same side as the variable. I want to move him away. So negative 12 plus 12 is going to cancel, leaving me the negative 1x on the left side. Negative 5 plus 12 gives me 7. Last step, divide, and I always divide by the number that's attached to the variable. So in this instance, it's x equals negative 7. If you need more practice on this, please feel free. There are worksheets attached to the same. Look to the right. If you want a further or more in-depth explanation, again, try Khan's Academy. Good luck.